How about it, how about it? Where you from? Where you post to pop in your projects? Pain driven, itching, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend, sweet. This sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead. Trying, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or up bed. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo reel. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry cold is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. At first I'm the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes is real.
I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep, hell. Keep it on me cause my name ring bells. People see me and can't help themselves. See me and themselves. I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I never used to think I'd be a magazine cover. They keep on trying to find new ways to push my buttons. I came out of the jungle where it rained and it thundered, but I bring the heat like the summer. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live ever time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. I don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rain, snow, sleet, every day I work my thumb. I don't get to take off. The haters get off. I'm ready like lift off. I never been nowhere, but I'm ready to stay gone. Nothing ever lasts long. I'm always beating the odds. Taking all these trips, I had to go and get a passport. I'm just trying to live. I don't know what the mad for. I just signed a deal and got a really big bag for it. Still at your mama crib and getting money, you gotta ask for it. I'm tired of complaining. I gotta bitch change my situation. Looking at the view outside, I thought I would never make it. Every day, take, but that don't stop the money making. If you want it, go and take it. Ain't no point in hesitating. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. I don't wanna be on the ground when the time
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my old flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. Someone tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, you don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. Come on! I left it on your head, and when you ever overstated, your thoughts are never everything you wanted when you want. I'ma take it in the head with the signs of a distort. I'ma leave it on the side, you on the Christ when I breath on this set. Let me speak on behalf of the dead. I'ma leave, I'ma speak, I'm the sick in the head. Come on, come on. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Tell the risk I was never at the hit. I would never get it off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh baby, my bets are off. Everything was better off.
S-T-R-O. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready?
S-T-R-O, I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is preseason football on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Green Bay Packers. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. So here come the Ravens with their first look on offense. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. I thought it was exciting for us to see the exact same thing happen in practice.
He's so meticulous, isn't he?
He really is, and that tells me it's not just a one-time-a-week thing. They work on it all the time, trying to hone that fine edge. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tramon Williams. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. I'm sure as a rookie, even though this is preseason, Charles, interceptions, you got to eat at you quite a bit.
They certainly do, but here's the problem that he's confronted with. He's not the high draft pick. He's not seen as the next guy. He's got to prove himself to everyone and get noticed. So maybe instead of taking the safer throw, you press it a little bit. Try and push it downfield, try and fit into a tight window, and sometimes interceptions result.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Rodgers now on 1st down. Open here is Allison. That's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely. Great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy's setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at them with the same play, the same set, and see if they can stop them.
They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard about the 1. Straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Here's Jones. And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Able to punch it in on 3rd down makes it easier for those guys on the sideline. They didn't have a 4th down decision to make.
Yeah, could you feel the exhale? Because they were already thinking ahead, as all the good coaching staffs do. Anticipating what we have to make the call. They already had it lined up. Never even got to it.
On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the last play in the drive was a touchdown run by Aaron Jones. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10.
YouTube jump you got.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Bum ass nigga.
And we get a quick peek at the Ravens starting offense.
And the Baltimore Ravens pride themselves on being physical on offense. One reason why? Perennial Pro Bowl guard Marshall Yanda, who played his first 16-game season since 2015 and 2018. And when he's right, the Baltimore offense rolls.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
You hear me, bro?
2nd and 10.
Gotcha.
It's caught, and there's the first NFL catch for Marquise Brown. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
He ugly as shit.
Every time I want to do something, either she's already done it or she doesn't like the way I do it.
And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark
Come on, bro.
And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Like, why is it in there now?
And let's get a look at the Green Bay defense.
Safety Adrian Amos was a free agent in 2018, and division rival Green Bay took note and brought him to Wisconsin to patrol the center of their defense and also drop down near the line of scrimmage and make some big-time plays in the running game.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now.
Gotcha.
That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Josh Jackson, the former Iowa Hawkeye, made the play defensively. You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A 20-yard touchdown as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is what, 3 to 1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing now is Rodgers. Complete to Jones. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Open man is Allison, complete. These two teams all tied after 1. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
On second down, it's Jones. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
That's going to be caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but, hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Now Crosby for the point after.
Can you hear me now, though, bro? Hopefully you hear me now.
And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And the result, a Green Bay score.
Unless I turn that motherfucking sound card into an aggregated device where it can pick up the mic, pick up this mic right here and the motherfucking the sound of the game. That's the only thing.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
Getting the sound of getting the mic sound and the sound of the game at the same time. Right?
This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's run the ball. Let's see what the fuck they gonna do running the ball, bro. This is like they on that pass shit.
Let's go, D.
They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. Able to shake free for about 7 up to the 35. Baltimore was the most run-heavy team in the league last year after Lamar Jackson took over as a starter. And you think about Mark Ingram, he goes from a situation where he was sharing time with Kamara in New Orleans. Now he figures to be the top guy in the Baltimore backfield, although I guess you could say kind of splitting time with his quarterback, Lamar Jackson. But a great veteran presence. Mark Ingram is behind Jackson. Ingram now in his 9th NFL season.
Give me 1 second. See, I didn't know the game was loud. See, that's one thing I didn't know.
Edge is a veteran. He's a grizzled veteran. He knows all about winning. championships overall. Edge is a guy that's not going to hesitate as far as trying to in your career. That's why I say AJ Styles cannot hesitate.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm looking though, bro. I'm looking. I really am. You know what I'm saying?
On second down, it's Ingram. And
he ain't got that speed, man. That first touch speed.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Let me turn the game down right here. I should have thought about all this shit at first and not do music and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can hear me now, bro. If the game's still loud. Oh, what you thought? Man, that's first. That's first.
Down at the 39-yard line. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now, 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a first down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
Dang. Nah, the jump just flipped, clipped off the blunt. I mean, off the sheet into the camera.
So
I think. I haven't played Madden since 21 on Xbox. Bro, I ain't played Madden since 22 last year, bro. Madden 22 last year.
They toss to Ingram. Looking for a crease, can't
We need some more run block.
At the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
One thing about these Maddens nowadays, bro, this shit's too easy, bro. This shit's too easy. Like, even if you put it on the highest level, this shit is still too easy. That's why motherfuckers be out here making sliders and shit. Ooh, Willie Snead. Ooh!
It's complete to Snead. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
They might be expecting to run.
Nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and
7 in the
inches.
box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 up front. They got 7 in the box. Who gonna block? Told you, man. Come on, man.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
They got 7 in the box. We got 6 up front. Somebody else got a block.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to them.
So they was expecting that motherfucker. They was expecting a run. Or either to play action pass, because they was just sending extra push, extra back of the blitz.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Hold on, what did he say? Aaron Rodgers TDs continue. Man, you already know, man. Aaron's that nigga, dog. Like, but one thing about Aaron,
they'll set up a throw.
You can try that.
And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone,
but
my first game, just
right?
being incomplete.
It's up there, right?
As we thought they might do here.
298 yards, right?
They've left their starting quarterback
only
out
got
there for this
1 touchdown,
quarter.
1 interception,
I would imagine
and 98 yards. So what's that, 90 yards
Yeah,
this
this
game?
time
That's
of year,
crazy.
you got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting
Come on.
quarterback.
Oh, they read that shit. They read that shit. I saw them motherfucker.
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Okay.
And that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think
I stick it in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? I'll take it. You know what I'm saying?
We can second guess just about every call.
Because I read that shit before the play game. I ain't stop it.
Just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver. So
I ain't stop it. I didn't change the play. I read that shit and I didn't change the play.
And you come back and try and pick up the first down on 3rd down. That way you don't lose any yardage.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got you.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they carry 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Yeah, I'll punt it. We'll play the game.
Fourth down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Trevor Davis, deep for Green Bay.
Got it. What's that, about 10?
And no return here.
23.
They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Now, right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll start out on the ground with Jones.
Oh, my Jesus. What? Hold up. Don't do that.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
At this stage of the game, the run past
Most of the
yardage has come through the air.
What's that?
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit
Not
off
just asking
balance.
what he was doing.
Pick up another first down with that run.
Hey, yeah, that's what I asked. I asked what you was doing. They got my man looking like a pedophile, bro. I gotta change that face, bro.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second.
Hey, Roman Reigns, he's faking, dog. Hey, hey, Brock Lesnar go put the motherfucker bed balls on his ass tonight. Watch. Hey, you seen that motherfucker WrestleMania last night, dog? Hey, Stone Cold was not playing with that nigga Kevin Owens, dog. I tried to stream it, but Twitch can't catch it, but I stopped it because I'm like, fuck that. They ain't finna ban me, nigga. Shit.
Rodgers on target to Valdez-Scantling. He's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 38.
That's Aaron Rodgers, though, man.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender.
Even in his old age, Undertaker still look like he the Undertaker. You know what I'm saying?
3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and
Stone Cold Day,
target.
And get a cold treatment. Hell yeah, fuck yeah. Yeah, I'm sitting right now waiting on the second night and shit. I'm watch that shit now and shit. Like I said, I be trying to stream and shit. Whatever.
He gets this to Devontae Adams.
My secondary bag.
Down, but not before they're
My thing is, if I secondary bag,
gain of 16 and a
how the fuck did Baltimore get to the playoffs this year? But with their offense, that's how they got
He's been
there.
the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch,
That motherfucker forgot Baltimore lost in the playoffs, what?
Because those are the types
This
of
year,
plays that he provides when he does come alive, when they do
following year, and the year after that, because why? No defense, dog. Now I see why you asked when I'm gonna get the next Terrell Suggs. I'm trying to wait till that motherfucker. Come on, Andy, let me click on the button.
A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead.
Man, pack these nuts in your mouth, nigga. Cheap ass bitch.
Defensive backs,
What's up?
they would say the corner route.
That's some
take
hoe
that
ass
out,
shit,
make
dog.
it illegal because
That's
that
for
is
real,
so
man.
hard to recognize and so hard to adjust because your first
Motherfucking
move is to not get beat
fuck
in the
boy
middle of
ass
the field,
nigga.
and that's how they move you
Fuck.
first before they break off to the corner.
But then it's the wide
Brother,
receiver.
man, we get
Great
evil and
job.
angry in
It's
this
tough to turn
motherfucker,
those
dog.
upfield and go.
I'm
He did a
clicking on
great
the
job
button.
with it there.
Really good balance,
He's just
really
standing
good
there.
body control, and
What's
how about
up?
the end result? A touchdown.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and it's now 21-7.
My motherfucking emails and shit keep popping up like shit, bro. I'm trying to figure out how to stop this shit.
Touchdown.
But yeah, stay tuned. I got baseball and golf next.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Jesus.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. There was still more than a minute to go.
This is great.
Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh!
Escape, and he goes
Buddy,
down.
shit.
Zadarius Smith. It'll go as a loss of
shit.
about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
They got to shift for that. It's all good. We got to regroup. No, fuck that. Let me see that timeout.
Use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
I need some shit that's gonna get down the field, but not. Not gonna waste no time. This shit.
A bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Oh yeah, you bitch nigga. I got you. I got you. I got you. Woo!
This is taken in. It's complete.
Woo!
And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
Funky.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder
That's how
to
you
stop,
do it.
though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play,
That's how you do
most
it.
offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more.
Me.
They went zooming past that number.
When against the fans smell like chitlins, greens, and ham.
So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the
Can I
field.
get another one? Can I get a hallelujah with an 8, man?
They're going to look to throw.
Oh! Get religious! Get religious!
That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry.
Man, they thought, man, they got me fucked up, boy. I'm the black Tom Brady. Fuck you mean, nigga.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Why are you doing that to me? I didn't do that. You did that.
The devil thought he had me.
They'll set up the throw. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down.
I ain't playing games, bro. I'll take the field goal.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. They'll put it down right.
Why is the needle moving so slow?
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
My bad.
And that will do
I
it
scared you,
for
bro.
this first half.
I'm sorry.
So we have reached halftime
right.
here in an 11-point
I'll calm down a little bit.
as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime.
They thought this shit was a game.
Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get
TV
back to
playing
you
Ghost
guys in
Ride,
just a
and
little bit.
I'm about to.
This one of 5 games currently in progress as we kick off the second week of preseason action. We'll have 3 more tomorrow night, 5 on Saturday, and then 3 nationally televised games. Saints, Chargers, Seahawks, Vikings on Sunday, and on Monday night, the 49ers and the Broncos.
Who's that? I'm about to say
that's
that's the Sean Kaiser.
Keep an eye on. Guys battling, trying to make a ball club. We'll send it back to 2 guys already on our team. That's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
What are you playing? Oh, damn, I got the PS3 controller. What?
Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Oh, shit, chilling. My man.
Now about ready to take possession
Chilling
here.
playing
The
Madden.
picture for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
I think we got better game with the motherfucking man-to-man.
Now it's the backup Kaiser. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down.
My man Breeze burned out.
You'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbooks probably installed. How well are they handling it?
It's my
Easy in and
secondary.
out of the huddle, no mental mistakes. Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
An hour 30, so that must be 8 o'clock.
Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. The first carry now for the BYU man is Jamal Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
He said he's Ghost Rider.
Good enough for a Packer first down.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first.
That nigga Roman Reigns, man. He about to get the shit whooped out of him. Oh, it's Tomb Raider. Look like it.
Kaiser now to throw on first down.
Oh, wait, you ain't fucking with my skills, bitch.
Sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
I think when they get back in the huddle, the question will be,
Nobody jumped on routes like I do, though. I ain't even gonna lie. Nobody in Madden gets jump routes like I do, dog.
was get his feet in bounds. That should have been a turnover.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. What makes a draw play like that successful?
Well, we did see where he made the first wave miss, and that was a big part of it, but a lot of it is just being
What game is this?
back there, making the defense think it's going to be a pass.
Man.
So
Nah, that's TB.
Now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. Williams.
Oh.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3. 38.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
She gonna fuck TB up.
Got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw, Kaiser. He'll get this to Jay Kumaro.
I'm just, man, look, I'm just sitting there playing this game like this because I'm sitting there, I see why our defense is at. Our secondary sucks. You know what I'm saying? Our line is good. Our linebackers are okay, but our second, like, our defense sucks.
On 1st and 10, Kaiser. And his pass incomplete. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed.
See, we need that defense, like, push me or stop no team from scoring, but at least stop them from going up the field.
Everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective. That's why I tell all you guys we need more.
Hold on, Johnny Knoxville resting tonight?
He broke the first down, but luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Yeah, our secondary suck.
Down to the 10-yard line.
need to make some trades or some pickup.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
They're going to do me like Warren Moon. Give me an offense and give me a shitty-ass defense. Do me like Dan Marino. Give me an offense give me a shitty-ass defense. The fuck? They're going to do me like they did Tom Brady. What was that, 2009, 2010? Give me an offense but a just okay defense. Well, you better suck my left ball to right, nigga.
Started 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Kaiser yet again. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Well, as this game continues to evolve in the NFL, well, you know how much coaches love run after catch, but you know what they love even more? Completion.
Yeah, just holding on to the ball.
Catch it, cover it, tuck it away. Whatever you get after that is almost gravy. That's how a lot of these receivers are being taught now.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This close to the goal line, you got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes.
33, y'all. 33.
Does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
3rd and short. It's Kaiser. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Tim Williams, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. So on now for the Packers at their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby.
I do help them to the field goal. They should get down the field, score quickly in this drive, but waste that clock. Score.
So put another 3 on
you need a touchdown. I don't give a fuck what the fuck you come off the field with. You need a touchdown play.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
And this shit glitching.
Getting ready now for their first possession of the 2nd half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board.
This shit ain't glitching.
Trying to get these kicks started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the 2nd half?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the 2nd half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever the terminology they use. Just something to get you off.
Damn, he ain't got that speed. What? Hold on, they put Trace McSorley in the game. Boy, you better sit your ass down like you know the answer, motherfucker. Stop playing with me. Now, let me see if this shit still hanging or whatever the fuck it was doing. This shit look choppy as a bitch, dog. My bad, 1 second, y'all. As y'all see my motherfucking rookie stats, I mean my rookie attributes, them shit's good. You know what I'm saying? My overall is 82. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Most niggas overall coming out of like motherfucking 90,000 and shit like dog. How the fuck are you Lamar Jackson, Michael Vick, Warren Moon, Randall Cunningham, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and motherfucking Aaron Rodgers all on my dog? Like, come on, dog. Dumb it down, fool. I want to see this jump. Because I ain't even gonna lie, I always like the evil niggas. And my most favorite evil motherfucker, I ain't gonna say most favorite because, of course, my favorite wrestler is Undertaker, the most darkest motherfucker. Him, Kane. But after that, it's my nigga Papa Shango. That nigga was like that, dog. Oh, I did, bro. I thought I was tripping. I thought it was like, kind of like, ugly.
defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion.
My turn.
I
I gotta
really
get
enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in
jump.
sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play.
Trace can't do it like I do.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
This quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Quick slant caught by Moore. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards there on the catch and run. If you go back to OTAs in May, Chris Moore, he's a guy that a lot of people saw as a breakout candidate. 4th-round pick back in 2016 and hasn't really shown a whole lot in limited playing time so far in his career. 44 career catches in 3 seasons. So 2019 figures to be an important one if he wants to prove his wares in this league. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. He'll look to throw. Escaping, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyler Fackrell. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football, not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll look to throw. He's gonna look deep for Moore. That's gonna be knocked away and incomplete. Chris Moore was the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Back to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Here's Sam Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
Come on.
They'll try to get this running game going with Williams. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock. There are so many things to watch for when you play defense, and reading your keys, you always hear about that, and having your eyes in the right place. Sometimes your eyes can fool you. How about that play action there? And it sprang the big guy, didn't it?
Able to dump it over the top to him.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
A first down throw for Kaiser. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Tucker now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 24-17. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Packers get set to go. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Your trip is here.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
You better be afraid of me.
Working out of the gun. Here's Kaiser. It's Williams on the catch. It'll be a gain of 9, and they're going to have a third down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Here's Irvin to return. So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll drop the throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. It's a gain of 34.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. The big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Looking to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore 1st down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you gotta like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they'll get this down to the 10. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
51 to Mike, boy, 51. You ain't got nothing.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Packers D comes up with a big stop. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Williams. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. On the ground, this is Williams. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
Maybe the old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. There, this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. So the Ravens now down 24-17. 26 seconds to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the 2nd quarter, he may very well have run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. He's got a man complete. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, good night, everybody.
me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. I got cleats on my feet, jersey on my back, helmet on my head, ready to attack like that. Down in Mississippi and New Orleans, Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden league. Your team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world it's Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy, and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none. I'm Big Snoop Dogg, and I'm the only one. And when it comes to Madden, all y'all fools my sons. Bag up off me and watch you lose. Snoop Dogg is on the mic, I'm giving Madden blues. And if you choose to run up on me, you gon' get laid out so fast. Cause I can get you with the run or I can hit you with the pass. I can't be touched and I can't be schemed. Roll you when I'm in a mud league. 2-0, Madden time on you suckers. Y'all can't get close, so why you wanna touch us? Cause my team is so hard, my team is legit. Madden 20, Snoop Dogg is, I get it. Big Snoop Dogg, it's in the game.
I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. Show them skills. Yeah, how about it? You want it, you have it, you got it. Go snatch it, skirt the lot. Go ahead, jump it, hop on it, hop on it. Rep for your prom, when you're supposed to pop in your projects. Pain driven, itchy, drumming. Hey, look how far we coming. Heartbeat on the streets, you can do it. Ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man army, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flyer field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, it's to get rich or dead. Try, this ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or I'm dead.
up and level up at any moment. Spitting like a semi, only give me semicolon. Couple zeros like I'm sending yell nets. Every flow is unmatched and I better get set in. Finish them. Mess around with me and I diminish them all. Even if I ever did the minimum all. In the end result, I better kill them all. Rogue one, but I got a team with me. Batman when I got a team with me. I get mean, I get green. Show the whole game what's never been seen. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet. I go Super Saiyan, go tank. Anything I ever do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank.
Designer sneakers hurt my feet now. Every beat is getting beat down. Couldn't eat, well watch I eat now. Like how you getting paid to freestyle? Different cities every week now. Every woman is a now. What state prop you looking bleak now? I was home to sleep design.